I'm Chad from See HubSpot Run, a Platinum HubSpot partner. And today we're going to go over 6 daily habits you can use in your CRM to transform your sales. Let's go. Wait, what happened to my tie? Okay, Internet, the first thing you have to do every single morning is to check and manage your tasks so you can stay on top of lead outreach. Tasks can be found in the Sales Hub. Tasks allow you to have a running list of people that you want to follow up with in filters that you predetermine. The best way to assign tasks, though, is through your Contacts Hub. If you navigate to Contacts, you can use pre-built views or create a new filter of the type of contact you want to create a task list from. For instance, if you recently came back from a superhero suit expo, you could filter people for the form they filled out at your table. Then check all of the contacts on the left. Then click Create Tasks. Be sure to give them a follow-up type and add them to a queue specific to their task. This one might be called Suit Expo Follow-Up. Once you have accumulated tasks, you can view them in your task queues. You would navigate to this by clicking Sales and then Tasks. To see a new queue, click Manage Queues and create view on the queue you want to add. Click Start Tasks and it will walk you through each follow-up one by one by opening up each contact record. You can reschedule, skip, or complete and then move on to the next task in the queue. Now that you've walked through your tasks, you should be setting goals every day. Each day, you have the power to put people through a nurturing sales sequence. Enrolling new leads in this kind of automated fashion will not only save you time, but also help you to stay in touch with people that you might have missed out on if you were doing it manually. By setting daily goals, you're just being smart, and people love SMART goals from the acronym, right? Unlike the other lesser known acronym, which is DART, delaying, arresting, resisting, and totally blowing it off.
That's totally made up. But hey, don't forget to circle back on the automations that will help people save time.
Cool. I'm not going to remember that. But since you did interrupt me, I'm going to now ask the internet a question. What are some of the habits that you guys do every day in HubSpot? Let us know in the comments below. To create a sales email sequence, start by creating templates. Under Conversations, then Templates, you can either create a new template from scratch, or you can use the library of templates to build a set of emails. Once you have templates ready for a sequence, you can put them together under your Automation tab. If we wanted to follow up with people after the Superhero Suit Expo, we might use this pre-made sequence called Event Follow-Up. Then we could replace some of their emails with ours, or customize the email templates they've included. Once finished, simply assign new contacts to a sequence in your Contacts Hub. Glide over to your CRM views for our third habit, working your hot leads first. Determining hot leads is all about understanding what makes them a super qualified lead. Instead of moving straight to views, which cannot be triggered very easily by automation, you'll want to supercharge your filters by creating a list. Go to Contacts, then Lists. Here you'll create a list of leads that not only fit your best client criteria, but leads that are doing things that make them hot. For instance, create a list and make sure it's an active list. The filters inside lists are much more extensive than those in your Contacts Hub. For hot leads, you might filter by things like page views, and then choose number of page views like 10 plus. For this purpose, avoid date-related filters. You can control timely leads in your views filter. Since we want to see who has been filling out forms, we'll filter by form fills. Now that you have a hot leads list, go back to your contacts and create a view from that list. Add a filter to your view of list membership. Now you'll only see people in that list within your view. Add timely filters like next activity date is unknown, meaning you have no upcoming meetings with them. Add other filters as necessary, like now in sequence is false, or date ranges that are relevant to your current needs. While you work your hot leads, be sure to make notes in custom properties about personal areas of interest. That is our fourth habit. A custom property is a property that you set up for your organization, and it's not native to HubSpot. You can get to your properties in many ways, but one of the easiest ways to do so is to look at the contact record and go to the left side under the About This Contact pane. To create a custom property, click on View All Properties. You'll see here on the left that you can change the default view of properties by adding additional properties to the contact record view. Remember, anything that's changed here will be account-wide for all of your sales and marketing teams. Search for other properties here or click on Manage Properties to create a new one. Be frugal, but absolutely add anything that you feel is necessary for your company. Adding an interest property with key insights about how your contact might be connected to the company is a smart property. For example, if we sold high-end superhero suits, which if you've been watching this, I hope you know that's what we do, having an interest property for heroes that prefer things like capes, utility belts, being able to turn their head like Batman, and so on would be a great thing to know.
Oof, I'm ready for a break.
You haven't been doing anything.
Yeah, but interrupting you is very brutal.
All right, if you really want to take a break, why don't we take a break in the form of everybody's type of break, a commercial break. Now here's a word from our sponsor. Social media is the worst, but you gotta use it.
More like social media. Or social media. Am I right?
I thought you were taking a break.
Breaks are for Bones and Kit Kats and Ross Geller.
Back to our habits. Our fifth habit is a great afternoon breather. Simply add social links to your contact's contact record. Follow them on LinkedIn or wherever you're forced to engage and comment on their stuff, like their stuff. Do this every day. Finally, our sixth habit is to check your prospects lists for any companies that might be visiting your website. This is grade A intelligence here, and it's a great use of your HubSpot portal.
Since someone forgot to go back to this, I'm going to go ahead and interrupt, and I'm going to say that we have an incredible video that will help your team save time using automations. Click the link with the video for five amazing HubSpot automations that will save your team time. Go ahead, click the link.
I did tell you I was going to forget. I'm a man of my word. Okay, now that we've already diverted your attention enough, let's dive into prospects. So simply search for prospects in the top bar and then click on prospects. Here you'll see companies that have been viewing your website, and these can make great leads. Filter out company types or activities that don't meet your criteria. Try to filter out potential vendors, competitors, or other things that would make a prospect a bad lead. You can also filter for domain is unknown. For any prospects that look good, click the box next to their record and then click Add to Database to put them into your CRM and start working the lead. They'll appear under the Companies tab in your CRM. Note that HubSpot's not going to give you the specific name of a person visiting the website. They have to be willing to consent and give you an email or name in order for HubSpot to track that kind of information. To capture these kind of details would be truly unethical. It's not a question of whether or not can HubSpot do this. It's more of a should HubSpot do this. And that's it. If you want to superpower your automations, click on this video right now. This one right here.
Also subscribe for more of me interrupting Chad.